Good morning. I'm definitely up earlier than I anticipated. My sleep has been better. I have found a cocktail that has been working for me and my sleep. My son just left this entire kitchen a disaster. So please don't judge me because there's crap everywhere. And I guess he just had the midnight munchies, and we don't clean up after ourselves. We just leave it out for mom. Trust me, I'll be yelling at him when he wakes up. And I know what they say, this isn't where you live. Your mom's not gonna clean up after herself. Well, guess what? My kid's mom doesn't clean up after them either. So I just yell at them and say, fix it, clean it, or get in further trouble. So I can talk while I take my supplement. We are in peak week number dos. So I competed, I don't know how many weeks ago, 3, 4 weeks ago, 2, yeah. So I competed a couple weeks ago at the Klash in Charleston. I got a lot closer to last than first, but you know what? I kind of expected that was what was going to happen. But I'm glad I did it. And Paul and I talked after the show, and he said, let's wait until we are 100% before we step on stage next. So we be grinding these past few weeks. Just really pushing it hard. And we've made a lot of improvements, a lot of movements. So I'll drop in a check-in photo here. That's from yesterday. So on Monday of this week, I checked in and I was at 123.8 or something like that. And I was kind of staying steady there for a while. And what was interesting because I set my check-in to Paul. Goal stage weight for me. They don't weigh us, but we're thinking my goal stage weight is about 118. So I sent my check-in. I was just kind of bracing for impact. He's like, great, we're gonna do a reverse. I'm like, what? And for y'all that don't know what a reverse is, it's when you lower cardio and raise macros. Now he did say, he was like, we're gonna do reverse this week. I want you to check in on Friday. But we're gonna grind after that. So I'm like, okay. So I did my reverse. Went from 123.8 to 121.2. So I'm still kind of like not happy. It's like, it's hard to lose that much weight. I mean, I lost over 2 pounds in, a few days. So checked in with Paul on Friday. We need to check in from Friday. I was like, you're good to go. It's like, we're right where we need to be. And at first I was kind of like, are we though? But I'm going into peak week for this show 6 pounds less than I did going into Klash. So here's a little side-by-side of 8 days out from Klash versus 8 days out from Daytona. And we definitely made a lot of progress. It's like, wow, this is why you take pictures. This is why, the scale is just one measurement. It's not the end-all be-all measurement. So, and then peak week, last time I ended up losing like 4 pounds going into the show. So if you do the math, you very well could be right where we need to be. Submitted my contract. I'm officially 8 or 7 days out now, so I'm peak week. I also have my contract for the week next, which is October 7th at the Southern Muscle Classic, or Southern Muscle Showdown. It's in Dalton, Georgia, which is about 3.5 hours from here. It's close to Atlanta, so I'll get to see my girl Isabel. And And my husband's actually able to go as well. And my husband is going to be at Daytona. So I'm basically, October is going to be a busy month for me, competing wise. Paul is very optimistic of how I will do and how I will place. And I'm very pumped to hear that because he is, I mean, he's an Olympian coach. Like, he has competitors who are winning shows and going to the Olympia. So he's a really, really good coach. And so to hear him say that is motivation to me, but I have to remember that he's not the judge. He's gonna have a bias towards me. He's gonna put me on the best plan to help me bring the best physique to the stage, but it's up to me to do everything else. I have to execute the plan. I have to practice my posing. I'm gonna be doing my own hair and makeup, which I haven't done in a while, but I can do it. So I will document that in my show day vlog, or at least let you guys see. It may not be as detailed. I'm not gonna probably talk through it, but at least you'll see what I do. But yeah, everything else is, it all boils down to me. And if I want it, and if I think I can do it, then I can. So anyway, I'm gonna take these. I have 2 hours of cardio to kick off my peak week. I am wearing my orange. Go Tigers. Please try not to lose to Florida State today, although I am not optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all. I love my Tigers, but I'm also a realist. So I think this is a rough season. It's okay. I'm still a fan. Anyway, I'm gonna take my supplements, get my cardio done. I'm going to do some walking, and then I'm gonna go to the gym when it opens at 6:30 to do private steps. Oh, look, and I got these like super cute socks. They even have like, they're little tiger socks. They have like little paws. My sister got them for me. Don't mind me. Okay, y'all. I'm done rambling. Talk to y'all later. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Hey, Luna. Hi, baby. All right, so I did 30 minutes of cardio on my treadmill. Now I'm gonna do 30 minutes. I got 2 hours. So I'm gonna do 30 minutes out here with Luna, get her some steps in, and then I'm gonna actually eat breakfast and then head to the gym to do the step mill for an hour. Then come home. Zane has a soccer game 8:30, and then we'll be good. So anyway, I had mentioned that I'm doing my own hair and makeup for the show. Kind of, you know, not that I can totally do my own makeup. I will say the reason why I'm doing it is strictly for money saving purposes. So I am doing hopefully 3 more shows, and makeup and hair is expensive. Now I do think that if you're not comfortable doing it, make the investment. This sport is expensive. If you can't afford it, learn how to do it yourself. Maybe even find a makeup artist and say, hey, can you train me? And you pay for a lesson on how to do it. But the reason why, I mean, saving money for a couple reasons. You know, my daughter is a competitive soccer player, so with all of her traveling and stuff just for games, that's costing us a lot of money. And if you guys have been keeping an eye on what has been going on in my life lately, my car, I'm very unhappy with Acura right now. So I have a 2017 MDX, beautiful car. I mean, I've loved this car. Like, I still do, but I'm just really mad. We bought it in 2018. We bought it used because that's how we roll. We bought it used. It had 30,000 miles, certified pre-owned Acura. We drive it a lot, yes, but we have gotten it maintained by Acura every single time, like clockwork. Oops, sorry, boo-boo. Always gotten it maintenance, oil changes, like never skipped anything with this car. Well, a couple weeks ago, my husband was driving my car and he said, "Have you noticed any oil leaking?" I'm like, "No." And he was like, "Well, me neither." But apparently there's an alert on the car that's saying that it's leaking oil. So we take it to Acura. We think it might be a sensor issue. Long story short, Acura calls us back and says that it needs a new engine. And the quote for a new engine is $6,000. Now, I'm still sick to my stomach about it. However, my husband goes to the Dave Ramsey School of Finances. So luckily, we have an emergency fund where we have the funds set aside for situations like this. It just sucks. So we did get a second opinion. A friend of ours looked at it, was actually able to probably do it for about half the cost. So anyway, long story short, I keep saying that, and it's still a long story, but we have been only having one car like the past 3 weeks. And for two working parents, one that travels a lot, one that travels occasionally, we both have appointments or we go to meetings locally. And then we have two very active kids. Having one car is such a pain in the ass, and it has been very stressful. So even though, we brought the pricing down from $6,000 to $3,000, and we have the emergency fund, I still need to save wherever I can. So, I am going to do my own hair and makeup. That's going to save me over $300 to do that. I was booking the hotel for Daytona. The host hotel is the Hard Rock. Super expensive. But the venue, so the host hotel is the Hard Rock, which is a nice hotel. I've stayed there before. But the venue is at like the convention center or whatever. Well, I found a much cheaper rate at the Hilton, which is right across the street from the venue. So I booked that, thanks to my Hilton Honors status, that got me a good rate. So I went from it was like 400 something a night at Hard Rock, and the Hilton is like 140 something a night, and plus taxes and stuff, but it's still a heck of a lot cheaper, more than half. So anyway, normally I would recommend staying at the host hotel and all that fun stuff, but sometimes you have to make accommodations, and it's not great, and it's not always the best thing, and the thing is too, is if you're not financially ready, this sport is expensive. It is. To hire a good coach, not just a coach, but a good coach, one that actually has your health in mind, that's going to cost you money, because sometimes you get what you pay for. You get a cheap coach, you get what you pay for, unless it's like someone who does have a lot of the educational accolades, but they're trying to build their base. And a lot of times, yes, those people will coach for free. Like even all the big name people, like my coach Paul started off paying, just charging peanuts to coach people, and now he's a highly sought coach. So you have those types of situations, and those people you might want to give a chance. But having a coach, if you're an amateur, entry fees, if you're trying for your pro card, the national entry fees, they're over $200 a show. So yeah, it's just it. And then hair, makeup, suit. Do you rent? Do you buy? So I could do a whole YouTube video on just the cost of competing. I think it's been overly done. But I'm happy to throw in my 2 cents on that. But those are just some things. And so what I'm doing to save money is I'm going to do my own hair and makeup, my own tan, which honestly Pro Tan has done a great job with that. So I will be doing my own tan. Luckily my husband will be there so he can paint me up. So anyway, I've got about, so I killed almost 8 minutes of my cardio blabbering to y'all. I've got 22 minutes left. So we're gonna finish this walk and then head to do some stairs. Well, first eat and then head to do some stairs. So anyway, I just want to give you all an update and kind of tell y'all what's been going on personally. You know, it's not always a highlight reel. I try to be real and raw. I really am me. I'm unapologetically me. And I hope that y'all are okay with that. Well, you know what? If you're not, I don't care. I don't care. If I were in my 20s, maybe I'd care. 40s, I don't give a shit. I don't care a bit. So anyway, what I do care about is are those that are motivated. And so just letting y'all know, this is what's going on. And you know what? If you're competing and life happens to you, job, situation, family, illnesses, this is a hobby. And even though you might want to do it and be like, I can make it work, sometimes you can't. And that's okay, because the stage will always be there. It will. It will always be there. They're not just going to shut down and say, oh, NPC, IFBB, we're done. No more competitions. We're shutting down. I mean, it could happen, I guess. But there's so much revenue in this industry. It's thriving. It really is thriving. So take your time off. Put first things first. And when it's time, it will happen. Okay? All right. Now almost 10 minutes. I'll check in with y'all later. Okay, so I'm making my cream of rice, which you guys have seen. It's nothing different than what I've been doing. But one of the things that's new to me, this is my salt for the day. I haven't tracked my sodium ever. I probably use way too much. So anyway, Paul gave me instructions of how much sodium he wants me to take in, and that's it. So I have to spread this throughout the day. Wish me luck, because I'm a saltaholic. I love salt, like salt in the pretzels, sweet and salty, salt, salt, salt. So, yeah.
Come on, keep it. There you go.
Oh, hit that left. Hit that left. Oh, good save. Good shot.
Oh, come on. Follow it up.
Take a shot. Yeah.
There we go.
Press.
Come on, Zane, shot. Yeah.
Oh.
That's it, Zane.
I gotta take the shot, broski. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Hit it. Okay. Oh.
Good morning. So we are now 6 days out from Daytona and woke up this morning and I lost, so I was 121.2 yesterday. Woke up this morning at 120.6. So that's good. Coach wants to be around that 118 on stage. So dropped a little bit of weight. We'll see what happens. Like, you know, I'm just trying to stay focused because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what the scale says when I step on stage. It matters how I look. Is my conditioning good? Like all of that fun stuff, right? So, so yeah. I got up this morning. I woke up at like almost 3:50, about 10 till 4. And I just couldn't sleep. Well, I mean, I went to bed about 9:45 last night. So, what is that? 10, 12, 2, 6 hours. Not horrible. I mean, it's not great either, but whatever, right? At least I slept 6 hours straight. So, anyway, I woke up, I was hungry, but I wanted to go ahead and at least get some fasted cardio done. So today I'm at an hour. Yesterday was 2 hours. Today I'm at an hour. So I've already done 30 minutes. I'm going to do 30 more minutes at the gym. And then I'm going to train some shoulders. I was supposed to rest today and train yesterday. But I had already trained, rest Friday, I don't know. I had already trained, or didn't, so I was like, I took yesterday off from lifting and plan on lifting today. So, just doing some shoulders, maybe a little bit of posing, but yeah, it's about 10 after 6 right now. The gym opens at 6:30. I'm probably going to get there like early, like 10 minutes early, but sometimes they open a bit early. So if that's the case, I can go ahead and get my cardio done and then get my lift. So, anywho, yesterday, my daughter had a couple of her friends spend the night for her birthday, and they went downtown to Greenville to kind of like walk around and stuff like that. Got them dinner, which obviously you saw. I packed my own food. I brought my chicken and asparagus, and then so we took them around, and we just kind of, they just kind of hung out. Like it's their soccer teammates, so they were like playing soccer, which you'd think they'd be sick of it, but they're kicking the ball around, so they got a lot of their touches in. It was cute, but I was so tired. Like I was exhausted, and I felt, oh my gosh, like I felt like my feet had lead in them. My legs were bricks. Like I just felt exhausted, and I got almost 20,000 steps in yesterday, and that's including my 2 hours of cardio. So I was just exhausted. So by the time we finally left, like I just was done. I was totally done. Watched my Clemson Tigers lose their game yesterday, which was fantastic. years. No, more than that. 3 years. It's been 3 years since I've done a photo shoot. And it's a friend of mine, Cameron Beamster, and I will share images whenever I get them from him. He's amazing. I'll link his stuff, his website, and all that stuff too in the comments. So if anybody's interested, especially those that are local in the upstate, or just in South Carolina in general, he's an amazing photographer. So we're doing a photo shoot this afternoon. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna have to do my own glam, my own hair, makeup, which is fine. It'll kind of prep me for what I'm doing for the stage, but I'm not gonna do it like it's more like a natural glam. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that today, and that's pretty much it. So, as you saw, I went ahead and had a pre-workout meal, which was egg whites, caramel cakes, and honey, and then I have my salt pre-measured for the day, and I sprinkled a little bit, I used a little bit of that. So basically I'm measuring out my salt, my sodium, which I've never done before. Like, this is very foreign to me. But we're doing it. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the gym, turn off this light so the battery doesn't die in my car, and I'll talk to you later. I had to run to the grocery store, get some goods. Everything in here in this cart is mine except the milk, the bacon, and the eggs. Those are for the girls that spent the night. And the bacon smells so good. So good. All right, so here's the before. I have showered. I dermaplaned my face, and I'm drinking cold brew. I've been buying it a lot from Starbucks, so trying to save some money. So got it from, they have the big thing at Publix. So I went ahead and bought it, put some almond milk in there, liquid stevia. It's giving me life right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. So this is the before. I'll show you all the afters. Okay, glam is done for the photo shoot. Very natural kind of look. So yeah, I'm excited. Now I just gotta pack up everything, all the little outfits and stuff like that that I might wanna do, and looking forward to getting a nice little photo shoot in. Good morning. So it is Monday. I don't even know the date. I will be sure to put the date in the intro like I usually do. This is probably gonna be my last day of vlogging for this peak week. So I'm gonna do peak week part 1. I'll do peak week part 2. So to be continued. Woke up this morning like 40 minutes before my alarm, and I was like, seriously? So anyway, I just went ahead and got up. I did my vacuums and I checked in. My weight's up. I was really upset because I went from 121.2 to 120.6 back to 121.8. Anyway, I still feel like I'm pretty tiny. I know I haven't lost any muscle, or a ton of muscle at least, but definitely feeling like a small little human right now. So anyway, I'm gonna stick to the plan. Cardio is It was 2 hours Saturday, 1 hour yesterday, and today is 50 minutes. So I'll take it. Unless Paul changes that, which can happen. So I'm checking in daily with him from now until show day. So I had a photo shoot yesterday. It was amazing. So I think I'll probably drop some video or some footage for you guys to see. But we did a fitness look. We did a kind of a fashiony fitness look. And then we did headshots for work, which is what I need. I forgot to get apple cider vinegar yesterday. That's okay, I'm still gonna take my greens. Man, apple cider vinegar. Anyway, so the shoot was amazing. Cameron's been sending me pictures of the looks, and I'm super excited. I love them. I think they look amazing. So if you are in the upstate area, or if you come to South Carolina and you're looking for a great photographer to get a photo shoot in with, I highly recommend Cameron. He is so talented and he does such a great job. So anyway, I'm gonna take all my supplements, other than my ACV, because I forgot to buy more yesterday. Got the grocery store and I forgot to get more. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take all this stuff and eat my pre-workout meal. And I'm probably gonna have, so I've been buying a lot of cold brew from Starbucks. And when I'm on the run, that's good, but it's been a pain in the butt. So anyway, I got this yesterday from Publix. This with liquid stevia and almond milk. Oh my God, so freaking good, so good. So, and this is probably, this is gonna save me a ton of money. So anyway, I'm probably gonna drink this as my pre-workout. So yeah, definitely highly recommend the cold brew mixture that you can get pre-done at Publix. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Hey y'all, I have not documented much at all today. I just cooked dinner for the family. It's some sort of ramen beef thing. Just made these sandwiches. Basically, we get these Hawaiian, the rolls. This is mainly for like my husband and the kids, and the 12 pack. It's 12 pack. 12 pack. And then we just kind of cut it in half, layer it with deli meat and deli cheese, and then put it back on the thing. See, like the cheese and the meat. And then the kids eat it as snacks and stuff. So anyway, went ahead and made that, put that in the refrigerator, got dinner in the crock pot. I don't get to eat it, but they do. So anyway, I'm gonna close this video out because I've got a lot to do. I have to fold laundry. I didn't get that done yesterday because of the photo shoot. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. This is just part 1 of peak week. My check-in with Paul today, he basically said we are on track and to keep going. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna stick with the plan. So tomorrow's cardio is 45 minutes. Macros are going up. Cardio is slowly lowering. And we will see what happens. So I will keep y'all posted next time. Y'all have a good one and stay tuned.